No ball touching.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Purdy going to the air right away.
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30.
Second and a couple.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On play action, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Prescott off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one quickly to Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's
going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were pretty frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception in the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit. Maybe their splits.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he stopped immediately there. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
McCaffrey will try to run it in.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go.
This pick right here, man.
That's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive.
Brandon Cooks down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 73 yards.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
It's complete, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And got his man complete. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's
This touchdown right here.
in the backfield.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And nothing.
Oh my God, man.
And this is going to be brought down for a final return touchdown by the Cowboys. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. They'll try to sneak, and he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of this caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look at it, and all of a sudden it's off the ground. A surprise to him.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. Now he's loose down the sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, over here all the season because he was wide open.
And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. One that they want to fix immediately.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender went over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact. And continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throw here to Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried it behind the line.
2nd goal, last thing he needed to do is get pushed backwards and take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel from 17 yards out. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That
seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock through the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game.
Yeah, it is.
Touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your play the way you wanted to,
and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
So they go with McCaffrey. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
And so they run it in on the two-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on a two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There the offense wins the battle for two. About
Set for this next run by the Cowboys offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got everything they were doing, working got the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So another completion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here and give them what to think about. A lot of different looks. They seem to be looking.
Look at this, middle of the field, the breakaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 76 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Prescott. Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why he got to the there.
Pollard will take it up again, and he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards to loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it is
Decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
But in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed down the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Mike McCarthy took the game, didn't pay off. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a two-score game.
Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here,
they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that redo it just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now,
Really hoping for a turnover.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they got him well across midfield, down to the 40
Before it's all said and done. Last play they got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now here's Samuel on the end around.
Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Debo Samuel with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So that Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. This opportunity. This time I use my legs only to get to the end zone.
That's caught. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And of course,
on the 2-point try, have the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Still pretty straightforward, isn't it? No receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And he'll start this drive just across the 30.
Pretty nice work on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a near perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing this evening. But unfortunately, the second half is pretty much going to come back to the first.
Yeah, that was
Here's some good news now. This one is getting close to being over, and then you're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Javarius Ward. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. A give run left it to McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll push yardage back at the 38.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons really does so well, dropping it for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Purdy now to throw.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. And the passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can block him?
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 80 yards here as they hope they can break the things down. Purdy with it on 3rd down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this should be incomplete.
Fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the end looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. A lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure they're going to need those 3 points, but
they'll take the 3 and they'll have that lead.
Yeah, this is already wrapped up, but you and I both know. If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the coach tells you to do so. And maybe you have to put them off and you get set so you can keep calling plays and try to add to this lead.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right into the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, you know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You don't think that's going to be something they're going to discuss, I think, in the third section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that one, because they're going to sit down and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think there's a lot of guys when they start to think, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the
the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense has other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll throw again. Prescott
eluding the pressure right.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
11 more yards
there. This methodical
drive continues. So here's the first and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Prescott going right back to Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part. And of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't